Welcome back, Tater Tots, to my channel for episode 18 of the Sugar Macaroon Legacy Generation 1 Watermelon. So, in the last episode, in case you missed it, Malory, Kim, and Melly located Malory's father and they went to his house to meet with him. And needless to say, he was pretty shocked. So, Malory tried to ask him about what happened with her mother and Aggie in the past, but he got really upset and said that he needed some time to think things over. So now Malory is basically just waiting to hear from him when he's ready to talk, and that is where it leads us for the start of today's episode. A few weeks went by with Malory hearing absolutely nothing from her father. Her anxiety was beginning to heighten, thinking she may have scared him away. What if he didn't want to see her? What if he had said that just to get rid of her? Thoughts similar to these swirled around her head. The only way she could distract herself was by staying busy at the library and spending time with her friends. Prom was coming up, and so Melly had invited her to go shopping with her and the kids to pick out their outfits. Malory welcomed this invitation since it took her mind off things. A few more days went by when suddenly Malory received a message. It simply said, "I'm ready." Her heart flooded with relief. She immediately called Melly and Kim to let them know the news, planning to head back to Amesbury tomorrow. Malory had trouble sleeping most of the night, but was too excited and nervous to feel tired the following morning. Once again, they arrived outside of CALLUM's home. He greeted them, much more kindly this time, and ushered them inside. Yet again, they sat themselves around the table. CALLUM took a sharp breath. "Let me first apologize for taking so long to give you an answer. I needed time to wrap my thoughts around things. Your mother, Miranda, I loved her very much. I never wanted to lose her." The room was silent as they waited for him to continue. "Miranda was always such a kind, sweet girl. She was able to see the best in others, even when they couldn't see it themselves. That's how it was with me. I was rebellious and difficult in my youth. My family had plans for me that I didn't want to live up to. When I met your mother, I was quite rude to her, but she just smiled and showed me kindness. I had never had someone react that way to me before, and it swayed my heart. Before long, the two of us became inseparable. We spent every day together. I would sneak away from my home just to see her face, if only for a minute. Soon after, I confessed my feelings to her and discovered hers were mutual. I wanted to marry her. We had made so many plans, but neither of our families knew. My family came from a line of great and powerful witches. In their eyes, only the best belonged together. Your mother came from just a regular family lineage, or as my family classified her, one of a lowly heritage. Unfortunately for me, they had already found out about her. They intervened and told me to never see her again. Of course, I rebelled and immediately ran to be with her. It was then she told me she was pregnant with you. It was then, more so than ever, I knew I needed to escape from my family. Your mother, however, she thought differently. She told me that I needed to stay with my family, that she could handle the pregnancy on her own, and only needed to see me when able to. She didn't wish to cause family conflicts, and I think she hoped that would change my family's heart. For a while, we continued to sneak out and visit with one another when we could. At last, the day arrived for her to give birth. I couldn't bear seeing her in so much pain. I held her hand and helped her through the whole thing. When you came out," CALLUM's voice choked for a moment before continuing. "I'd never seen anything so amazing. Watching you and your mother together made me feel a love I didn't know existed. Things were wonderful, but they didn't last long. We could tell how sickly you were. We knew you wouldn't make it. It was then that Miranda made the suggestion to use her power, which I immediately refused. I told her to wait for me, that I'd find a way. That's when I went back home and researched all that I could. It was then that I first discovered a lost magic that was no longer practiced. It was said that it would bring back the dead." I ran back to Miranda and told her and Aggie about it, but Aggie absolutely refused to listen. Miranda tried to soften things between the two of us, but I was running on emotion and fear. I didn't want to lose Miranda, nor did I wish to lose you either. I was blinded by this and couldn't see anything else. In my rage, I threatened to take you myself. And that's when Aggie cast the spell upon me, banishing me from ever being within your presence so long as she was alive. I was forced to leave. Miranda used her magic and sacrificed herself to keep you alive. And I wasn't even able to be with her, by her side as I should have been, in her final moments. The silence was deafening as he finished speaking. Malory wiped the tears from her eyes. I'm sure she understood and knew. Malory was cut off. Callum cried out, tears streaming down his face. That's the worst part! She was far too kind to me and I failed her. I wasn't there when she needed me the most. I should have been by her side as her lover, as a father. I failed you both. He wiped his tears and recomposed himself. I blamed Aggie for years. She was the source and cause of all my pain. Being unable to be with Miranda, to say goodbye, and being unable to even see my own child. It was too much. The only thing I could do was hide myself away. I disappeared without a trace, even from my own family, and made my way here. Malory stood up and walked over to her father. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to go through that alone. In a way, neither of us were there for Mom's final moments. After all, I was too little to remember anything. I don't even know what she looks like, other than the few photos Grandma had of her. Malory placed her hand on his shoulder. Please don't blame yourself anymore. What you did was out of love. I understand that now. You wanted to protect us both. I love you, Dad. Callum looked at Malory, unable to control his emotions any longer. He reached forward, embracing her tightly, his shoulders trembling as he cried. Malory, my little girl, I love you. I've missed you more than you know. Melly and Kim smiled as they watched the scene unfolding before their eyes. Malory pulled back and smiled. My only request is that you tell me every story you have about Mom. Callum chuckled, placing his hand on her face gently. Anything you wish. Miranda would be so proud of you. Malory looked at him with a smile. She is proud of me. Melly is so happy for everything that happened with Malory. She has just recently gotten back home from being over at Callum's house, and it looks like Malory is calling us right now. So I just wanted to let you know I followed your advice and chose not to spend more time with Meredith Roswell. So looks like she was wanting to be friends with someone. We must have told her something. I don't even remember it, to be honest. But yeah, so she is bonding right now with her dad, and she's hanging out longer with him. But Melly had to get back because tonight is prom night. So she is just over here spending time with Keely and with Lewis, prepping them. We need to. Oh, it looks like Melly and Keely just adore spending time with each other. Such comfortable camaraderie among family members is a blessing. So I love that. Yes, they are close. That's wonderful. So Keely, it looks like she's starting to break out some, probably from the stress of prom and whatnot, because she's really excited to go. And remember, her and Lewis are going as dates for each other. So we are going to conceal her acne, do what we can to help her to feel confident and beautiful, because there is going to be a party coming up soon. So I want to make sure that she is prepped and ready for it. So we're going to have her go ahead and use the bathroom and make sure that she is feeling good. Oh my gosh, of course our TV broke. Of course it did. Melly. Okay, we're just going to replace it because it's not worth the risk of getting her electrocuted. And oh, there's Bianca hanging out there. But anyways, yeah, Melly is just so happy for Malory, and with meeting Callum and everything and hearing the whole story of everything that happened with Miranda and Aggie and Callum, what happened there. Like, even though he was trying to, like I guess as Aggie had said, go to dark magic. It really wasn't his intention to just do it like for anything evil or anything like that. It was just he didn't want to lose the people he loved most. And instead, it ended up just really backfiring on him and things just didn't work out. And so I feel really heartbroken for him that, like he said, he wasn't able to be with Miranda in her final moments. But it's a lot of information for Melly to take in, but needless to say, she's glad that she has a lot of, answers to all of her questions, but mostly for Mallory because she cares deeply for Mallory. It's one of her best friends, and to see her finding her biological father and seeing their connection and everything like that, she loves that because of her and her own family situation. I mean, when you get to see someone and their family and they're just drawing closer, finding out the truths and everything, it warms her heart in so many ways. And so Melly here, she is ready to do anything and everything she can to continue to help support Mallory as well as Kim, because Kim is still wanting to achieve her dream of having her own grocery store. So we will have to see if we can help her out with that as well. But yeah, Melly, she's not sad about not knowing her biological parents. Like, she really honestly doesn't care because Graham to her is her family and that's all that matters. Oh, and Mallory wants to come over and hang out. She's like, hey, have they left for prom yet? I really want to come over. So we're like, absolutely, go ahead and come on down. We'd love to have you here for all the pictures. So here is Mallory. She's so excited. I love it. So it looks like, what are we doing? Oh, we're going to go take care of the chickens. We have scattered some feed nearby for our little chickadees here, and we're going to take care of Bianca. This chicken is just over here harassing her. Which is pretty funny. So we're going to give her a good brushing. And here is Mallory inside. She's like, oh my goodness, I am so excited. Your prom dress was beautiful that you picked out in the store the other day. I cannot wait. So yeah, Kim, oh my gosh. Keely is just telling her everything. She's like, yeah, but I'm sure there's going to be some kind of drama. Like, I'm stressing out. She's like, don't stress out, honey. Like, you're gorgeous. Don't worry about it. Like, people are always going to talk. And Keely's like, you're right. You're right. So Keely really loves Mallory a lot. She thinks she's kind of like the aunt that she always wanted, or like, I guess, another big sister in a way. And so Keely, she is really excited that, she's finally taking some big steps and she'll be becoming an adult soon. So she's just kind of talking to Mallory about, plans or things that she might be interested in doing or trying out. Mallory's like, look, honey, the world is your oyster. You do what you want. So, okay, we found the Fenwick Fair has started. Has that was starting? What kind of Fenwick Fair was it? I don't even remember. Let's take a look. Fenwick Fair. Oh, it's the Llama Fair. We don't really have time for that. I would like to go, but Keely and Lewis will be heading to, prom here in a minute. So, or at least the pre-party. I thought there was a pre-party. Maybe there's not. But usually I feel like they do always get a call for that. Okay, I haven't even looked at Lewis. How's he doing? He's doing it. Look at him just in here trying to take care of the weeds. And oh my gosh, is he going to get stuck on this? For some reason, my Sims permanently get stuck doing all this weeding, and I don't know why. It's really, really frustrating and annoying. But oh my gosh, look at all these rabbits everywhere. My gosh, this one's just bounding around, so happy. And Bianca is feeling good now. We've got clean shed. And Mallory and Melly are just out here chatting. She's like, did things go good with your dad the rest of the afternoon? She's like, yeah, it was really fantastic. Thanks for letting us spend some quality time. And, he is telling me so many stories about my mom. Like, it's so great to hear what she was like and, the things that they did together and everything. So she's absolutely just loving, or I was going to say reveling. That's a word, right? Reveling, something like that. But Keely came out to chat with her again. She's like, oh my gosh, Mallory, it's getting closer. She's like, honey, I already told you, you're gonna be fine. Like, just relax. It's prom, have a good time. But most importantly, like, it's not a competition. Like, don't worry about the whole prom royalty thing. It's so silly. Like, nobody cares about it later on. And Keely is like, oh my gosh, thank you, Mallory. And she's like, plus you got Lewis. Lewis has got your back. He's your best friend. He's your brother. you know, don't worry about it. So I do love that she's feeling inspired right now. She's feeling closely connected and deep connection, and she's wanting to chat with Myra. So we could definitely do that. I forget which one Myra is. Myra. Here is Myra. So let's take a look. So they are just acquaintances. Oh, Keely thinks she's cool. I see. And then Myra thinks Keely is adventurous. So that is pretty cool. She's interested in her because she's cool, and that is okay. So, okay, are we gonna go to, okay, a romance festival is in town as well. So, okay, I was really hoping that we would get a party for before prom, but maybe not. Maybe we should try to invite some people over. Should we do that? Is there like a, what do you call it? A pre-party social event for prom? Is that a thing? Or do you just go to prom? I can't remember. Like, I've only done prom a couple of times in this game. So, ranch gathering, slumber party, dance party, house party, weenie roast, house party. I guess we could just do that and just have a few of, I don't know if we have time. I really don't think, because it's already 5:21. Lewis is getting a phone call. Well, it was ringing a second ago, but okay. What are you doing, Bobby? Are you trying to just annoy the poor chickens out here? We want them to give us eggs, and when you're scaring them like this, look, they look like they're being so cautious around them. They're like, what is this dog doing? Oh my gosh, I didn't mean to move that box. Oh, thank goodness. We finally got the notification that prom is starting. It's time for prom. Get dressed up and rock the dance floor with other high school students. So yes, we will travel to prom with Lewis. Here we go. Here we are. We have arrived at prom. Here's Lewis looking so dashing and handsome. He did not want to wear like a suit or anything. That's not really his style. And then look at Keely. Doesn't she look beautiful? Look at her heels and her toenails. Yes, yes. And look at her gorgeous earrings. OMG. And she concealed her acne, so she's looking gorgeous. Of course, she was gorgeous with it anyways. But yeah, here is Lewis. He's like, you ready? Let's go in, Keely. We got this. So we're going to go ahead and have them, you know, they're scoping it out, checking it out. She's like, oh, I am going to get myself something to eat. I am starving. What are these? World famous Tartosian fruit tarts. So she is getting that. Looks like Lewis wants to play in the rain. Let's not have him do that. No, you need to change back into your prom outfit. We're going to have him vote for prom royalty. And let's see, who should we have him vote for? He has been interested in this Kinsley, but I think he's totally going to surprise Keely and just try to see if he could get his sister to win, because I think that would be really cute. And boy, we are going to get you changed right back into your prom outfit, because you should not have been trying to go outside to play in the rain. So yeah, he is not telling Keely what he just did. He's going to keep that a secret. And as for the jester, let's see. As a joke, because I feel like he gets annoyed by Camila, he's gonna vote for her to be that instead of the prom royalty. So, all right. So that is working out good. It looks like we've got some people coming over to chat with Keely. I'm gonna have Keely come over now and vote for prom royalty. And what's funny is she, I think, is gonna probably actually vote for Lewis. So it's like they're both doing the same thing for each other, but they just don't realize it because they're just adorable and they're besties. So I totally see them. I love how you're wearing overalls to prom. But I guess she is a chaperone, so it's okay. And for the jester, I think she's gonna go for, who would she want to go for? I think we'll go for this Malachi guy. All right, so I think we should get Keely and Lewis to take a funny photo together. I think that would be cute. And Lewis, stop changing your outfit. Like, don't make me do it a third time. Stop playing in the rain. But he is kind of antisocial, so I mean, it makes sense. He's like, oh, there's too many people in here. He's starting to get, you know, crowd anxiety. So, okay, come on, Keely. She's like, hey, do you want to take some pictures? But it looks like we've got some other people taking up the photo booth at the moment, so we'll have to do that here in a little bit. So in the meantime, I think, look, we have like no one dancing. It must not be the cool thing to dance. So she's like, yeah, oh my gosh. And of course, Keely just whips out her cross stitch of like, what is that, a taco? That looks like a taco. Oh my gosh. So anyways, let's see. Can we try this again now? Take a funny photo with Lewis. Let's see if we can do this. Come on. Stop cross-stitching, Keely. So I was trying to get them to do the photo booth, but of course now it's time for them to make the announcements for the prom royalty. And of course we've got someone here with a suitcase stuck to their hand. We're just going to ignore them because they're totally ruining this whole immersive experience right now. So yeah, we are just listening. I like how there's like one person up front, the chaperone's like, come on, let's get this over with. Look at the teacher up there. Look at his sideburns. OMG. So let's see, let's find out. Keely really doesn't care at all about the prom royalty. Attention everybody, we have the results. So I'm happy to announce prom royalty is Lewis Macaroon. Oh my gosh, and the prom jester is Camila Chopra. That's hilarious. So it's the two of them. So she got the jester. That's funny. Her laugh sounded so fake there. She's like, I can't believe I'm the jester. I should have been royalty. But Lewis, OMG. I was not expecting that. Congratulations, Lewis. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy for him. Look at him. He's feeling really confident. Look at his cute little crown. Royalty for the night. Somebody grab a camera. Winning prom royalty is something to talk about through generations, and I'm ready for my royal close-up. He is feeling so confident. So, oh, they are going to go take a photo together. There we go. So cute. I want to make sure that they do a funny photo because that was just way too cute. That's adorable. Oh my goodness. I'm so glad that they had a good, fun time. Let's go and hurry and take a funny photo before prom ends here. What are they doing? An awards ceremony? What else are they doing? There shouldn't be another awards ceremony. Okay, come on. Come over here with Lewis. I feel like this thing is taking so long. Keely, go take a picture. Why do you keep sitting down? Oh, okay. I guess we're just not going to get our funny photo, but maybe we got something done. Prom unsuccessful. No reward earned. That's okay. They weren't planning on trying to be successful about anything. So let's keep the party going. Want to come for the after party? So I think we will. So we'll go ahead and we'll see what happens. You know, Lewis is, like I said, kind of antisocial, so for him to be invited to something is kind of a big deal for him. He does not like to be around lots of people, so he's already kind of like, his battery for socializing is like already really low, which I totally get that because I'm kind of the same way myself. And so, okay, here we are. Oh my gosh, of course Camila Chopra came. That is so funny. Okay, so it looks like, yeah, Lewis, we are going to bring him here so that way he is also in this same area. Where is he? Lewis, where you at? I don't know where he's at. But anyways, I'm gonna have Keely go on this Ferris wheel. I want her to ride with her bro, with her bestie. Oh my gosh, Lewis, you're like way over here, but look how cute he looks. I love him and his crown. Oh my goodness, he is so cute. I had to take a photo. But Lewis, are you gonna, oh, Keely's gonna have to run all the way over here, isn't she? Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go ahead and get you over here. So go here. Come on, Lewis. Run. I don't know where Keely is. Oh, there she is. She did just make it. Okay. She's like, oh, Lewis, congratulations. I'm so excited. Just wait till we tell mom about it. He's like, I know. He's like, I didn't know you voted for me. Like, that was sneaky. I voted for you. She's like, oh my gosh, you did that? Seriously? Like, if anyone should win it, it's you. He's like, why me? And she's like, because you're so smart. You're amazing. Like, you're the sweetest person I know. Like, you should definitely be the winner. That's someone who deserves royalty, which is super cute that they feel that way. But look, he's so soaking wet. Like, he just does not care. So there he goes, drudging off. But they are not having a good time because of this rain. So I think I should just go ahead and send him home because this after party is turning into a soggy party. The kids have just gotten home, and here comes Lewis in here to show off his crown to Melly. She's like, oh my gosh, Lewis, what happened? He's like, they voted for me. They actually voted for me to be prom royalty. And she is just blown away. She's like, that's incredible, Lewis. That's so unexpected of you. And he's like, I know, right? He's like, it's just, Keely voted for me, and then she got a bunch of other people to do it. And, it's not something I really care about. She's like, but still, I'm so proud of you. That's awesome, Lewis. Congratulations. You are definitely fantastic royalty. And look at him posing for her. It's so cute. He's like, but speaking of royalty, I need to use the royal throne. It is almost 8 a.m. on Sunday morning, the day after prom, and Keely and Lewis are both so exhausted. I mean, they didn't get home till like 1 a.m. and then they went ahead and took showers because they were just feeling so gross and freezing cold after being out in the rain because it was pretty chilly. So Melly has she's been feeling really scared because of the dark or something like that. But yeah, she's over here giving Bobby a bath because Bobby became so dirty, was over here harassing the poor hens again. So poor things. But it looks like, let's check. So we do need to refill the feed here. Our chickens, how are they doing? We need to scatter some feed nearby and clean the coop. But yeah, so Keely is just letting the kids rest. I mean, it is Sunday, they don't have school, so she is just waiting for them to wake up so she can get the rest of the stories because she knows how tired they were from the dance last night. And so she wants to hear what it was like because Keely herself never actually went to any proms or homecomings or any kind of dances like that because she did go to a private school, and so that wasn't really like a thing there. But even if it was, she probably wouldn't have gone because she doesn't care about relationships or anything like that. She's an unflirty sim, and she just has no interest in romance or things like that. So yeah, and plus she didn't really have too many friends, and I just realized we left some balloons up here, but I guess we can leave them up there for you, Bianca, make you feel like it's your birthday every day, girl. Keely and Lewis have just now woken up, so they are coming down to get some nice warm eggs and toast that Melly made for them. So they are just so glad. They're like, oh my gosh, our mom is amazing. Thank you for giving us this food. Like, look at Keely. She is feeling so uncomfortable. Her mattress did not feel very good to her. And then you've got Lewis over here who he's just feeling tense because now it's like all the social events of last night are catching up to him. And he's just like, Keely, my social battery is so low. Like, I can't handle being around a lot of people. Like, I just want to stay home and do nothing today. And Keely's over here dreaming about going out and doing some more adventurous things. And Lewis is just like, oh, that's too much for me. Like, I can't do the socializing thing. Like, being voted prom royalty in front of all those people, that was enough for me last night, and I'm over it now. Like, it was kind of fun, but yeah, I need to be away from people and by my lonesome because I can't handle anymore. Which, everyone has their limit, and that is his limit. Look at him cleaning up. So Keely, she's like, oh my gosh, thank you, Lewis, you're the best. She's like, so let me tell you everything, Mom, about that happened. I would like to adult now. I feel like I'm old enough now that I should be able to go anywhere I want to and do whatever I want. Can you treat me like an adult, please? You'll always be my baby, not until you've grown more. Oh my gosh, Melly wouldn't say you'll always be my baby. She'd say not until you've grown more. So I feel like that is something for sure that she would say, but what is this sentiment that they just got? they got, friendly advice. Keely remembers when Melly listened to her problems and shared some thoughtful advice. So, yeah, she really seems to appreciate that Melly didn't treat her like a child. She's just like, well, I get it, but you do need to grow up a little bit. Like, let's get through high school, but we can talk about the things you want to do, but tell me first about the dance. She's like, well, nobody dances apparently. Like, it's not very cool to do that. And there was some okay food, but I totally voted for Lewis, and Lewis voted for me. And so she's just telling her how all of that went down. But yeah, we didn't see Myra there at the dance, so maybe we should try to talk with her at school or something like that tomorrow. But yep, here comes Lewis. I love how he's just trying to do his thing, tune people out. It's just so funny. Lewis is coming on over to Keely to become best friends forever with her. So I just want to see this. Oh, there they go. They are so happy, which I love that. They are becoming best friends forever. So that is something that I've been wanting them to do. I couldn't remember where the action was for it, but yeah, so now they are, I don't know why it says become friends. They're already friends, so I think that's a little silly. But yeah, so now they are officially best friends, which makes sense because they've known each other since childhood and being in the orphanage together. And so I absolutely love that. I'm so excited. Keely has gone upstairs to do a little bit of reading on love in the time of sandwiches, and then Lewis here is going to head out on a jog with Bobby because he is a dog lover, so he wants to spend some time, and the only time he wants to spend with anyone today is with Bobby the dog, because Bobby, that social battery never runs out. And then Keely's just busy over here cross-stitching. Of course she is. What are you cross-stitching, honey? That's cheese, isn't it? That is cheese. And I guess she must have finished it. So, yep, there is her cheese. So I guess we could add it. Didn't we already do a cheese? Yeah, we did. So let's go ahead and sell that one. And Simon and I just had our baby. Would you be up for coming over and saying hello? Absolutely, Sarah. We would love to come see your baby. So we are here visiting Sarah, the pub owner. And of course, she lives like, where is this? Del Sol Valley, I think. That's so random. But where's this baby that she invited us to come see? Oh, there's the baby. There's the little baby. Is wearing sunglasses. Lester Scott. So, oh my goodness, I want to be introduced to this little fellow. So, I mean, even though Melly doesn't want any kind of romantic relationship, she still thinks babies are adorable. She's like, oh my gosh, Sarah, is this him? She's like, yes, this is Lester. Would you like to hold him? And Melly's like, are you okay if I do that? And oh my goodness, Melly is so excited. She's like, Sarah, he is so adorable. She's like, please give him oh, he does not like me. He does not like me. Let's bounce. Let's bounce. Can you do it? Come on, Melly. Bounce him. See if he'll be okay. We need to try something. Be friendly. We'll try to talk to Lester. See if he likes us. Oh, no, he did not like that. He did not like that at all. But this must be her husband coming out. He's like, you shouldn't do that with our son. He doesn't really care for that much. We'll try to comfort him, see if that makes things better. That's so funny. We're like, oh my gosh, what is happening? What is happening? That freaked me out. But anyways, so it looks like we're just gonna set the baby down. The baby wants nothing to do with us. There he goes. Okay. Goodbye, Lester. Goodbye. Anyways, we want to have a Henbird heart-to-heart with Sarah, see how she's doing since she had the baby and everything. And, she seems pretty positive, but it looked like she has quite a bit of kids, so I'm kind of surprised by that. Or wait, was that her? This might be one of her sons, and then, no, Cornelius Scott, teen? Is that? No, Reuben Scott. Okay, so she does have multiple kids. Want to hear my favorite Henford ghost story? It's the one about Mabel Watson. She was a local girl who used to ride her cute little bicycle around Old New Henford. It always had 2 fresh baskets of flowers, one on the front and one behind the seat. Mabel picked the flowers herself every morning down by the river Bagley. Well, one morning she got up early before sunrise to go pick flowers like she did every other day, but on this day she never came home and nobody ever saw her again. Some say she ran away, but others swear that if you look out over Old Mill Lane in the early morning, you can see a bicycle with 2 flower baskets, one in the front and one in the back, riding itself along the dirt path, heading back up Old Mill Hill, bringing the little Watson girl home. Oh, I didn't know that there were like little stories like that. That's kind of fun. I like that. But anyway, so we appreciate Sarah sharing that story to us. And we adore her. But we're like, anyways, it's so good to meet your little one. Congratulations again. If you need anything, let me know. You might be taking a break from the pub, so I totally get it. But I'm going to head on back home. So it was so good to see Sarah. So we're going to head back. So I'm going to come over here to check on Bobby because Bobby seems to be a bit sad, and I don't know why. We're going to see what's wrong. She's like, "What's wrong, sweetie? What's going on?" And like they want to go on another walk or something. So maybe I can have Lewis take him on another jog. Let's see if we can have him do that. Go for a jog again. See if that will cheer him up. And Keely, what is she doing? She's just up here doing her thing. So she's playing some chess. Oh, that's right. I was doing laundry. So we'll have her go ahead and wash the laundry because I think it broke last time, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll go ahead and have her do that. But I think everything else is going okay at the house. There they go. Look at them. Oh, I love watching little Lewis and Bobby. They're so cute, but he looks a little sad. He really does. But I wanted to see, because I love their little pond. That's so cute. But look at the beautiful water. I know there were some things that you could do, and I just wanted to check them out. So this is the little garden area with the birds. And over here, learn about villagers, read about the Fenwick Fair. I just wanted to see. I couldn't remember if there was any activities that we could do, but it looks like someone's got some hot dogs. And oh, look, it's Martha and Clara. They're both over here from the orphanage. And girl, what are you wearing? Is this her swimsuit? This might be her swimsuit or something. I don't know. I don't know why she's just walking around barefoot like in jammies. But we should probably, yeah, girl, you're probably freezing for a reason. So let's go ahead and change her outfit and get her into something warm because it is quite cold out. There we go. And Clara, let's go ahead and get her in something warmer too because I don't want her to freeze to death either. So there we go. Everyone is warm now. But I'm going to have Keely come and greet, I think, Martha. I think that'd be good. Oh, there go Lewis. So that she can chat with her. She wants to keep up with her, let her know how things are going. She wants to hear how, her life has been and how successful she is. And so I'm really excited for them to see each other again. But Clara, yeah, she's going to head on out. She's like, I've got to get back to the orphanage. I've got so much paperwork to do. So it looks like Graham has decided to show up as well. So they are all three just chatting. She's like, oh, hello, Mr. Graham, Mr. Downey. It's nice to see you again. And so he's like, yeah, you too, Martha. And she's like, I told you not to call me Martha. My name is Mrs. O'Connor. So I wonder if Graham kind of likes her, just saying. It's an idea. But yeah, so Keely, she's just letting her know. She's like, yeah, we went to prom and you would not believe it. Lewis got voted for prom royalty. So Martha is just laughing. She's like, that is so fantastic. I'm so happy to hear things are going so well for you too. Look at Martha. She's so cute. I love this hairdo on her. Like, it just really suits her, and a little bit of gray and this outfit. And Keely, she's just so happy. I love seeing her all excited, and she's just loving to hearing about all these accomplishments. Oh, and it looks like they have a sophisticated. This seems to be something. I don't even remember what she was saying, but grab a serving of, oh, there's some basmati rice over here. Should really get going now. Thanks for hanging out with me. See you later. I don't know why she changed into that. And she's just going to disappear into the water. Like, what are you guys doing? Is that Clara? Wait, pause. No, it's Kinsley Hooks. You guys better not pass away and freeze to death in this water. I don't know why they do this to themselves. but I'm gonna try to not worry about it and just let Keely do her thing. She's gonna eat. Okay, now let's go ahead and get her on back home before it gets any later, so at least she's already eaten something. But it was so good to catch up with Martha and just to see how she's doing. I wanted to see where Lewis is. So he is back at the house with little Bobby. Bobby is still uncomfortable, like I don't know what's going on. Are you sick, Bobby? We need to figure that out. Malory has also decided to come back on over because she too wanted to hear all the stories about prom because she knows Keely had been so nervous about it. So we're going to go ahead and let's invite her in. Make sure, oh, there she goes. She's coming in. Okay, perfect. So Malory's like, hey, Melly, how's it going? How did prom go? I want to hear all about it. Melly's like, so you won't believe this, but Lewis was voted as prom royalty. And Malory is just blown away. She's like, seriously? That is awesome. I love that. So she's loving hearing that story too. So Melly is going to come over to talk up Wesley Hook to Malory because I had talked about how, you know, maybe they could be a couple or something. I don't know, just to see, but if Malory's even interested. So let's see. She's like, Wesley Hooks? Oh, yeah, the Hook family. Wow, Melly, I wasn't aware that you felt so strongly about Wesley. He seems like good company. I'll chat with him soon. Ooh, yeah, girl, we just want to see. We just want to see if anything might happen. So we're just going to leave it there at that to see, you know, what goes on. Looks like our chickens are sleeping. Bianca is sleeping as well. So I think the world is quieting down now. So, whew, that is good. And what are Lewis and Keely both doing? Oh, they're both already asleep. Wow. They went to bed so early. I'm so impressed, but they did have a rough day. And also, look at this cute cross stitch that Keely did of these little blueberries. It says blueberries and raspberries, but that's definitely just blueberries, and a little bumblebee, but that is still so cute. But we do need to start. Oh my gosh, look at Bobby. Look at him. Oh my gosh, I love him. I wasn't expecting to see that when I went into Keely's room. That's adorable. You just could not leave her alone. It's precious. But anyways, we do have to start thinking about what Keely is going to want to be doing with her future. She's got a lot on her mind. And so I want to make sure that, you know, we find out what it is that she wants so that we can make sure we try to help her continue on her path. Because, you know, she's had a rough start in life with being in the orphanage, but now she's finally got a home. She's finally got a family and a best friend. And so she's got a lot going for her right now. She's got a really nice, strong foundation now. And so I want to make sure that we give her the full support that she needs for whatever path it is that she chooses. And so Melly is ready to help her in any way that she can. And girl, you gonna start this? Dry the laundry. You can't just walk away. Okay, there we go. Perfect. But anyways, so I think I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. I don't really even know how long. I have trouble knowing how long I've been recording because it's like I'll be recording and then I just keep playing without recording or saying anything. And then, like, you know, the timer just keeps going. And so then I don't really know how long it's been. I have trouble keeping up with that. But anyways, so thank you so much, Tater Tots, for joining me on this new episode. I hope you're really enjoying the storyline at the beginning. Season 1 is coming very close to ending. I'm thinking there's only going to be about 2 more episodes in Season 1 of Generation 1 Watermelon with Melly. And so we will get our conclusion to that whole story and everything. So I'm really excited to share that with you. I'm having a lot of fun with just being able to be really creative and kind of do what I want with this storyline. So thank you guys once again. If you aren't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the future episodes. And don't forget to hit that like button. It means a lot to me when you guys are enjoying my content, and it really helps keep me motivated and going forward on sharing these stories. So, all right, guys, I hope you all are doing well and having fantastic days and weeks, and I will catch you next time. See ya.
Oh, I feel so alive as I reach out, reach out, reach out, reach out to the sky. I found my way, I found my way.